Hello everyone, Carson here back on Sudoku on New York Times. Today is July 16th, 2024. Let's start today's hard Sudoku. Right, so this 8 points up and this 8 points left. So in block 1, the digit 8 is forced into column 3. And then these 8s with this 8 force the digit 8 into one of these two cells in block 4. We got this 5 pointing up and this 5 pointing left. So in block 1, the digit 5 is forced into column 3. These 5s point right and this cell sees another 5. So in block 9, the digit 5 is forced into this cell. After that, these 5s force the digit 5 into one of these two cells in block 6. These 7s force the digit 7 into this cell in block 6. Okay, in column 8, the digits 8 and 9 point down. 8 and 9 point down. And because both 8 and 9 are still missing in block 9, these two cells form a 8-9 pair. Because in block 9, the digits 8 and 9 are still missing, and they cannot go into these two cells. So only two cells are available for both 8 and 9. And in order to fit both 8 and 9 into block 9, these two digits have to go into these two cells, and nothing else can. Because these two cells are strictly reserved for 8 and 9. So all other digits are eliminated from these two cells. So actually, the other two cells are for 1 and 3, but this cell sees 3. So I can place 1 and 3 in this order. So these 3s point left, and this cell sees another 3. These 3s force the digit 3 into one of these two cells in block 2, and these 3s force the digit 3 into this cell in block 6. These 1s point left, and this cell sees another 1. Okay, this 6 points up, so in block 6, the digit 6 is forced into this cell, and then these 6s point up, and this cell sees another 6. And there's another 1-6 pair, another pair of 1 and 6. So in block 3, the digits 1 and 6 are still missing, and because of all of these 1s and 6s, they force both 1 and 6 into these two cells only, and they share the same two cells. So in order to fit both 1 and 6 into block 3, these two digits must go into these two cells and nothing else can. All other digits are eliminated from this 1-6 pair. So now in column 7, the missing digits are 1, 6, 8, and 9. So we've got the 1-6 pair here, so the other two digits, 8 and 9, go into the other two cells. This cell is known, it's actually a 4 to complete this column. And then, okay, I can do block 6 first. The missing digits are 4 and 5, but this cell sees 4. So I can place 4 and 5 like this. And then these two cells are for, these 3 cells. I can do block 3. Yeah, these 3 cells are for 2, 8, and 9. But this cell sees 8 and 9. This cell sees 8 and 9. So the other two open cells are for 8 and 9, and this cell will say 2. Hmm. This 2 points left and this 2 points down. So in block 7, the digit 2 is forced into column 3, and then these 2's force the digit 2 into one of these two cells in block 4. Okay, 5's here, and these 5's force the digit 5 into one of these two cells in block 4. These two cells form a 5-8 pair. Because in block 4, um, the digits 5 and 8 are still missing, and of course, all digits are missing from block 4 because we've got nothing in block 4. So, yeah, 5 and 8 are missing in block 4, And all of these 5s and 8s force both 5 and 8 into one of these two cells only, and they share the same two cells. So like the logic of any other pairs, um, in order to fit both 5 and 8 into block 4, these two digits must go into these two cells, and therefore all other digits are eliminated from these two cells, because they can only contain 5 and 8. So after that, I'm trying to see if I can make any deductions, but not yet. I mean, I can, for now, look at this column. In column 2, apart from 5 and 8, the other missing digits are 1, 4, 6, and 7. 1, 4, 6, and 7. This cell sees 4 and 7, so this cell can only contain either 1 or 6. Which also means that 4 and 7 go down here. This cell sees 4, so 4 goes into one of these two cells, and this cell sees 7, so 7 into one of these two cells. And because, uh, for, for column 2, for column 2, 4 must go into one of these two cells, and 7 must go into one of these two cells. So they are guaranteed to go into, well, one of these cells for this column. So 4 and 7 are eliminated from all other open cells in block 7. Because they must go here for the column, right? Um, so they can't be elsewhere in block 7. These 4s, points left, can't go into the 5-8 pair. Oh, same as these 7s, actually. They also point left. So these 4s and 7s points left, and 4 and 7 cannot go into the 5-8 pair. So only two cells are available for both 4 and 7. So these two cells also form a 4-7 pair. Same logic as the other pairs. Only two open cells are available for both 4 and 7, so all other digits are eliminated from this 4-7 pair. So we've got a 5-8 pair and a 4-7 pair. Which means that this 3 points left cannot go into the other pairs, so it is forced into row 4 in block 4, and all of these 3s force the digit 3 into one of these two cells in block 5. This 9 points left and this 9 points down, and of course it can't go into the other pairs, so it is forced into row 6 in block 4. Oh, okay, so I spot something quite interesting. In block 1, in block 1, the missing digits are 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Alright? And we know that these two cells cannot contain 5 or 8. So these two cells, I mean, the only possible digits that go into these two cells are 4, 6, and 7. Because these two cells, C1, 2, 3, this cell actually sees 4. But, 4 is still possible in this cell. Oh wait, let's say, let's talk about the digits that are guaranteed to be eliminated from these two cells. These two cells cannot contain 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, and 9. 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 9 definitely cannot go into these two cells. So the only possible digits are 4, 6, and 7. Now, look at column 1 again. Look at column 1 again. You can see that 3 open cells can only contain the digits 4, 6, and 7. These 3 cells can only contain the digits 4, 6, and 7. So these 3 cells actually form a 4, 6, 7 triple. A 4, 6, 7 triple. And eliminates. This triple eliminates 4, 6s, and 7s from all other open cells in this column. Because they must be kept in those 3 cells. These 3 digits must be kept in those 3 cells. Let's say we put a 6 elsewhere. Okay, 6 is now eliminated from these cells. Okay, this cell is a 7 and this cell is a 4. What digit goes into this cell? Nothing, it becomes empty. So actually, we must keep all 4, 6, and 7 into these 3 cells, and they cannot go elsewhere in this column, because then there would eventually be an empty cell, or a digit which cannot go anywhere in this column. So, like, there are two ways to, a triple works in two ways. One way is like this, and the other way is like this. I'm not sure how to explain it in detail. I think I've already explained it, but uh, if you get it, you get it. Alright. So 4, 6, and 7 can only go into these 3 cells. No, I mean, they have to be kept in these 3 cells, because these 3 cells only contain those 3 digits. So we have a 4, 6, 7 triple here, meaning that the other 3 open cells in this column form a 2, 3, 9 triple, where this cell sees 2, so it's 3 on 9 only. So there we go. And another thing you might have noticed is that in this triple, this cell sees 6. So 6 must go into one of these 2 cells for this triple, which eliminates 6s from all other open cells in block 1, because it must go into one of these 2 cells for this triple. So 6 can't go here. These 6s point left. Same with the 2s, actually. Oh, but we already know from these 2s. Okay, never mind. Oh, sorry, this also sees 7. Didn't realize that. This 4 points left and this 4 points up. So in block 2, the digit 4 is forced into column 5, and then these 4s points down. This cell sees another 4. So in block 8, the digit 4 is forced into this cell. That was what I was missing. The fact that the 2 had to go in column 5 in block 2, had to go in column 5. So these 4s point down. With this 4, they force 4 into this cell in block 8. Sorry, I can't get the numbers right. In block 8, 4 has to go in this cell, which actually places the 4 into this cell for column 2. Because this cell sees 4, this cell sees 4, this cell sees 4, and it cannot go into the 5-8 pair, and column 2 is still missing a 4. So none of these cells can contain 4, so it can only go into this cell for this column. So yeah, 4 is forced into this cell. After that, same thing to look at. Column 2, 7 can't go into the 5-8 pair, this cell C7, this cell C7, and 4 occupy this cell. So in column 2, the digit 7 is forced into this cell. And then these 2 cells form a 1-6 pair, but this cell sees 6. So I can place the 1 in 6, like this. Okay, all of these 6s force the digit 6 into this cell in block 5. Okay, these sixes points left, and 6 cannot go into the 239 triple. It is not a part of the 239 triple, so it is forced into this cell in block 7. In row 8, 2 and 9 are the missing digits. This cell is for 2, 3, or 9 to complete this block, but it sees a 3. Well, actually, yeah, these 3s force the digit 3 into this cell in block 7, which eliminates 3 from this cell, and places the 3 into this cell in block 4. Okay, in block 4, we have a 5-8 pair and a 4-7 pair, meaning that these 3 open cells which are not part of the pairs form a triple of 1, 2, and 9. Okay, but all of these ones, they force the digit 1 into this cell in block 4, which then places the 9 into this cell, and then this is a 2. Alright. Okay, so this cell is a 2 to complete this row, which makes this a 9. 2, 9, 8, 9, 8, 9. Alright, that was just a chain reaction that I love. Um, okay, these 8s force the digit 8 into this cell in block 1, eliminates 8 from this cell. Column 3 needs 4, 5, and 7 into the open cells. This cell sees 7, and this cell sees a 4. In row 1, 4 and 7 are the missing digits, but this cell sees 4, so 4 goes into the other open cell, and this cell is a 7. In row 7, the missing digits are 2 and 7, but this cell sees 2, so I can place 2 in the other open cell, and this cell is a 7. These 2's point up to force the digit 2 into this cell in block 2. In block 8, 1 and 8 are the missing digits, but this cell sees 8, so I can place 1 and 8 like this. In column 4, we are missing 5 and 9, but this cell sees 9, so I can place 5 and 9 like this. This 5 also helps complete column 2. This cell is a 1 to complete this row. In block 5, the missing digits are 3 and 8, but this cell sees 8, so I can place the 3 and 8 like this. This 3 also helps place the digit 3 into this cell in block 2. This cell is a 1 to complete this column, which makes this 1, 6. So yeah, after following the markings around, the Sudoku puzzle is basically done. Alright, so I finished today's New York Times hard Sudoku in 17 minutes and 38 seconds. So yeah, I would say this puzzle is slightly more difficult than usual hard Sudokus. Block 4, the mechanism in block 4 was a bit tricky. Um, sure, the right-hand side was quite easy to get to be, how do I say? I mean, on the right-hand side, there's 3 columns, the 3 columns on the right-hand side, um, could be done quite easily. But I feel like the most tricky part, or the key spots for this puzzle, are the 5-8 pair and the 4-7 pair in block 4, and also the 4-6-7 triple and 2-3-9 triple in column 1. I feel like all of these were important. Yeah, especially the 4-6-7 triple in column 1. That was not easy to spot. And also later on, I was missing that the fact 4 had to go in column 5 in block 2, which helped place the 4 in block 8 and also for column 2. So yeah, those were the key spots for this puzzle. Just slightly trickier than usual hard Sudokus, so um, hopefully this video helped you. Even if you struggled, hopefully it helped. Um, and if you have other questions or difficulties, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. I'll be glad to reply you. And some announcements. I'll be going on vacation from tomorrow to the 22nd. So these 6 days, 17th to 22nd, these 6 days, I will not be posting any New York Times hard Sudoku videos. well, since I'm on vacation, I won't have time to record and edit and then post videos. So these 6 days, 17th to 22nd, I'm not going to release any New York Times Hot Sudoku videos. I'll only be posting screenshots of Wordle gameplay. If you want to check that out, then pay attention to the community section of my channel on those 6 days. So yeah, I'm gonna have to take a break, and the next time I'll get back to you on New York Times Hot Sudoku is the 23rd of July. So yeah, that's for the announcement. Uh, that's it for this video. Today is July 16th, 2024. See you all in tomorrow's New York Times Hot Sudoku Solve. Bye!